The Avatar and Sadgurus, relation. Question. It is said that the perfect masters holds the key to all creation. Is it true? How come they personify God, in the world of duality? Why Avatar has to manifest time and again? Answer, extracted from Meher Baba's literature, which is a copyright of Avatar Meher Baba Perpetual Public Charitable Trust, Ahmednagar, India. The 5 greatest thieves in the world are the 5 living perfect masters of their time. They often steal the hearts of people, and periodically they also steal me and bring me down amongst you. Again and again, I must become what I am, and each time this is due to the 5 perfect masters. Wherever I may be, at whatever time, it will always be due to those 5. I never come of my own wish. It is always the 5 perfect masters who bring me down in each avataric period. Those 5 hold the key to all of creation, which contain a number of universes. I have explained in detail in God Speaks, how God becomes man as the Avatar, Buddha, Christ, Rasul, and men become God as perfect masters, Sadgurus, Kutubs. It is because of the 5 perfect masters that I appear here before you. They fetch me down, and I experience myself as everything and tell you that I am everything. The state of God realization cannot be described. It can only be known to those who achieve that supreme experience of the conscious state of God. It is beyond the domain of mind, which persists only through the 6th plane of spiritual consciousness. At that stage, God is seen through the mind as being everywhere, all the time. But that is not the supreme experience, as the seer and the seen still remain too. The 5 perfect masters are the 5 persons of their age who not only become God, but after achieving God realization, also come down to the normal consciousness of man. Thus they possess simultaneously God consciousness, plus mental, subtle and gross consciousness. The world is never without the 5 men God. In spite of appearing as 5 different men, they are and always remain one God, as each one has exactly the same supreme experience of God consciousness. Nevertheless, in external relations with the world, each shows a different personality, with his own characteristic traits, tastes, nature, habits, and ways of dealing with people. For example, both Sai Baba and Baba Jan were very fond of hearing Qawwalis, Sufi songs, and, Upasni, Maharaj had no taste for them, although he was equally capable of appreciating devotional music. Perfect masters are not necessarily recognized as such in the world. They, too, often meet with opposition and have to share persecution from the masses born of ignorance. However, in general, they meet comparatively little opposition, particularly when their function as masters remains more or less unknown. But the Avatar who is God incarnate, must always face the headache of severe opposition. It occurs in every avataric yuga, cycle of divine manifestation. Zoroaster, Rama, Krishna, Buddha, Jesus, Muhammad all had to face it. The same picture is before my eyes today. All the 5 Sadgurus, perfect masters, put together means Baba. I have come so that you can escape from the cage of Maya, and experience me in your lifetime. Since the very beginning of the illusion of creation, Maya, which makes illusion appear as reality, has been hanging around my neck in all of you. That is why I must come, as the Avatar, again and again. That is why I also came back from my new life, so that you might realize that all else beauty, money, position, worlds, universes is as valueless as a zero in comparison with God, who alone is worth seeing and becoming. This statement, although startling, rests upon or falls through a very brief line of reasoning. God is everything. Therefore, one who is God, either through descent as the God-man, Avatar, or as a man-God, perfect master, must experience himself as everything in God. The burden of proof would then shift whether Meher Baba were one with God, rather than whether he found himself to be everything. Sai Baba, died October 15, 1918, revered in the Deccan as one of the greatest saints of his age, and the spiritual teacher of Upasni Maharaj. Babajan died in Pune September 29, 1931 at the reported age of 133. It was she, one of the greatest Sufi saints, who have Meher Baba God realization when he was 20. Upasni Maharaj, born May 15, 1870, died December 24, 1941, a renowned Hindu saint, who brought Meher Baba back to gross consciousness after Babajan had given him God consciousness. This very curious illusion is another direct outgrowth of Baba's frequent statement that he experiences himself as everyone and everything. Therefore, the albatross around another's neck is, in Baba's experience, literally around Baba's own neck. In 1950-51, Baba led a small band of his followers about India in what he termed the New Life. Jai Meher Baba. Source: Listen Humanity. Page 60-62.